with Andy Woodman after the 4-2 defeat at home to Notts County. Andy, I'll start from the obvious point. Where did it go wrong for you?
I just felt we defended poorly. I can't exactly say I've come off that pitch and thought, wow, what a goal. I think we was the masters of our own downfall there a little bit, to be honest. You know, you're 2-0 up against probably the best team in the league. You've got to be a bit wiser and a bit cuter and as a team, not as a defence, but as a team. And I felt we didn't do that. I don't think the penalty was a penalty. I've looked it back and I'm convinced, watching it back, the guy's conned the ref. And I'm not blaming the ref for that, you know, that happens. And I think the ref would be disappointed that he give that when he looks it back, because Callum's pulled out the challenge. So that hurts right at half time, but then you can't come out the second half and then just concede a goal like that badly. So, you know, the goals we're conceding are a little bit of a worry because our success has all been built on clean sheets. And that's what we've got to get back on the drawing board and make sure we start getting a bit more resilient as a group, as a group of players.
In terms of the second half, is it a case of caught cold, not being switched on? Because after John scores the penalty, in fairness, for the remainder of the first half, nothing was really happening from a county point of view. Lots of possession, but not a clear-cut chance. So, what did you speak about at the end of the game about what happened at that start of the second?
Yeah, I mean, we seem to have started after half time a couple of games a bit slow or a little bit not quite at it, and it's easy to say that when you concede, you know, but I don't think it's, you know, I think against Colchester we come out and started slowly, so we need to look at what we do when we come out half time and maybe change something, you know, just change the mentality of what we're doing. But you know, the defensive side of things, we've got to defend better, you know, as a group. I'm not talking about individuals, as a group. Keep dropping off. We keep giving space in the middle of the park. It's going to kill you. And when you've got quality players, you know, like they've got. I mean, I know Dan Cowley from many years playing my son with an England setup. He's a quality player and he shouldn't be playing at this level, but he is, and he's going to hurt you. And I thought he run the game.
I mean, we can talk about the defence, but the positives. We're not struggling to score goals. And I know you're going to say that you can't expect to outscore teams, but you must look at the fact and say pretty much against all teams you found a way through and you look like you can create chances, certainly at this level of football.
Yeah, look, I don't want to sound like a defeatist, but I'm a realist. I think we shouldn't be too down. We've lost, of course we've lost. I'm devastated. You know, I don't want to lose any football match for this club. But we've kind of got to look at why we lost, and we're scoring goals. But we're just being, you know, the masters of our own downfall with some defending. So that can be fixed. We've got to work at that. We've got to get on the training ground. We've got to get a bit of resilience amongst the group. So it will come. I mean, and they're a really good team. I can't discredit them in any way, shape or form. You know, they're set up well. They're a good team, and they hurt you. And I think you've got to accept sometimes they've got quality. And I felt that. Even at 2-0, I know they're a good team and you can't switch off, and we can't have a moment, and we had a few moments today.
Listen, Andy, the learning continues. We're away at Grimsby next. No time to really dwell on this per se. Just, again, as ever, back to the training ground and looking forward to Grimsby.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think what was really, and I'm not saying this lightly, the support we had today was fantastic. You know, we're sort of 4-2 down at home, and our crowd are singing us and trying to get us going and trying to help us. So I feel their pain as much as they probably feel mine, but they know that we're on this journey together, and we've got to just, you know, get some clean sheets and get a bit of confidence and some results again and keep going. It's going to be one of those seasons, you know. It's going to be a learning curve on many aspects.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you.
Thank you.